of having a grand slam. That would be pretty exciting.
I've had a moment where I hit a grand slam one time.
All right.
Yeah, my freshman fall actually at ASU.
Yeah.
I hit a grand slam and it was like my first collegiate home run too, and I was like, wow.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, I mean, still, if you're gonna have a home run, you might as well make it a grand slam, right?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I feel like when they happen, you don't even try. It feels like effortless almost.
Right? Well, that's the way to do it. As Zoback watches that one go by for strikeout number 4 for Sandez, and she's showing a little emotion, trying to get out of this jam. 4th strikeout of the game for her, and 2 away with runners at 2nd and 3rd. Here's Medellin. Bears have added 2 and put some pressure on Utah.
Yes, they have.
Here in this extra inning. Chelsea Spencer, the head coach of the Bears, and she talked about not peaking too soon in a season, and you're just getting to that point, everybody's kind of in the grind. You're starting Pac-12 play, you're in the middle of everything, and it's hard to stay up consistently of these 3-game series. And I think, most teams kind of go through it. Full swing on this one, and just goes foul from Medellin. Wow, if she straightens that one out, she got every bit of it.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, it was foul.
I find it hard to believe. Medellin has a couple of doubles on the year, but or a few doubles on the year, but she does not have a home run on the season. But wow, with that kind of a swing,
I'm kind of surprised that you say that.
Absolutely, just a matter of time. Utes are hoping it doesn't quite happen this weekend, but
yeah, maybe next weekend.
I think it's in her future. I think it's in her future. That's for sure. 1-1 count with 2 away. Off speed, that was close. Lets that one go. Oops, Mika Lee, the pinch runner on 3rd. Halajian at 2nd. And Sophie Medellin at the plate. Sandez just missing low, ball 2. Medellin fouls it off, a double in her last at bat. And she'd love to bring her teammates out there around. And Mercedes Sandez trying to come in and help Shy Smith, who got the start today, get out of this one. And lets that one go for the walk. You don't like to give up a walk, I'm sure, but you also don't want to give a hitter like Medellin too much to swing at, I'm sure. Right?
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, she's also been having a great game. She puts bat on ball super well. So this might work out in our favor that she got walked, but at the same time, you also never almost want to walk somebody.
Yeah, definitely so. So bases loaded, 2 away. Hope Alley. Takes the first one and sends it foul. Quick swing by the sophomore. We'll see if the Bears bring out a pinch runner, and they do. They're going to bring out Nicole Hamoudi, number 4 in blue. She's going to run for Halajian, who was at 2nd.
Pinch running, number 4, Nicole Hamoudi.
We're just talking about her sister Frankie, plays for Oregon State. Allie gets under it. And it's Bostrom taking care of it. So the third out of the ball game, but a 2-run lead for the Cal Bears. We'll see if the Utes can get back in this one.
That a big focus that she wanted to have coming into Oregon was being able to drive the ball, hit for a little bit more power. She's been with teams and has followed the game long enough to know to make a run in the Women's College World Series, to make a statement in the World Series, you have to have that one swing, the ability to hit the long ball. At 15 hits, 10 hits, death by 1,000 paper cuts just usually doesn't cut it.
Knocked down off the glove of Sanders. He dives for the base and got there just ahead of Delgado. Well, that's one time where laying out definitely paid off. Sanders got the ball in the mitt and took the glove to the base with a dive to nip Delgado 2 outs.
Slight bobble, and she knew, especially again to avoid collision, just to beat her to first base, she knew she was going to have to lay out.
Next pitch from Morgan will be her 70th of the game. She has been pretty economical through 5 innings. Rachel Sid fouls it left side. Rachel with a base hit in the first. Six hits now for Oregon. The first 5 were all singles. Number 6, the 2-run pinch hit home run, Valerie Wong, to keep them in the game.
Big credit to the bottom of the order. 8-9, getting it done.
That's hit deep. Left center field, and that is gone. Just the second of the year for Rachel Sid. And the Ducks continuing the comeback. They've now scored 3 here in the 5th.
This is just Rachel Sid learning from her first 2 at-bats and understanding what Matt Morgan is trying to do. She's going to work down the zone. And in this home run, she gets her barrel to a pitch that is down. And that pitch is a bit off the plate, but she pulls her hands in closer to her body and is still able to get her barrel to that pitch instead of getting jammed like her last AB. Anticipation, adjustments. Oregon coming through in this inning.
As I mentioned, Sid's second home run, they both come in conference play. The other she hit in the finale of the 3-game series against Cal. Now the power starting to surface for the Ducks here in the 5th. They needed to score in this inning, or this would have been a run-rule 5-inning contest. But 2 home runs in the frame, a 2-run shot pinch hit from Wong, now solo from Rachel Sid. Makes Sam Marder the hitting coach
Yeah, was
a little more agreeable.
yeah, absolutely. Was with Oklahoma last season as a volunteer analyst, so she was a part of that national championship team. So you have coaches on this staff that are so competitive. They know how to win. They know what it takes at this level to be successful. And bringing in Sam Marder was such a big addition to this Oregon program and has really made a difference with the pop, their slugging percentage.
Humphreys takes strike 3 to win the inning, but Oregon keeps their hopes alive on this Friday thanks to a couple of home runs. Entering
arms so fast.
Oh yeah, I play outfield and I look at the infielders all the time and I'm like, I could not do that. I
Yeah.
feel like they're so close.
They call it the hot corner, I guess, for a reason, don't you?
Yes, they do.
That's where they tried to put me, and I was like, I don't know if I need to do this. Yeah, I don't think I do.
Like outfield sounds nice, really far away.
Exactly. So 2 down, gonna have to get a rally going with Aaliyah Velarde to the plate. The bottom of the 8th. So that one comes across for strike 1.
I feel like games like this just set the series up where it just gets really interesting and fun as it goes on.
It's like a chess match, the
Yeah.
tactics that have to take place. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, for sure.
Velarde sit off for strike 2. Talked about Aaliyah Velarde before the game, a player that Coach Hogue said she's come just into her game this year, having to learn how to play second. She'd never been a slapper. I mean, so many things
Yeah.
that you think what it takes to learn and to take on, and she doesn't always show up in the stats column, all the things that a player like her does.
Yeah, she's really taken time to like get to know herself as a softball player and who she wants to be too, which makes it super cool.
And she's able to get this one through under the glove of Anzaldo. So the Utes stay alive with Velarde on first. And it brings the top of the lineup. Had enough on it, got enough underneath it as well.
Now batting, number 3.
Trying to keep going. It's Haley Denning up for Utah with 2 away. Denning's had a bit of a tough game at the plate. She's been so consistent all season. She's had a tough time against Salagian.
Yeah, we kind of talked about the slapping plan for this game together, and it's hard. Like, it's really tough to sit there and face a pitcher that can throw up, down, in, out, and off speed and be like, this is when you need to leave and this is what you're trying to do, because it's different every pitch.
And off the glove of Anders. And a big fist pump from Denning. She knew she's been due.
Yeah, she's definitely been due this game.
And she's able to move Velarde to second. I think Anders is thinking, was this even in play? But yeah, it certainly was. Maybe just frustrated with herself, but knocks it down. And there you go.
The passion, there it is.
Right there. Gotta love it. And so the team will come together in the circle for the Bears. And it looks like it's Kylie Quico out there to chat with the team. So Amy Hogue will get her team together as well. Or no, that's Coach Spencer actually right there. I didn't see her sneak in there.
I didn't even see her either.
They got a couple of coaches out there. And she's talking things over with her outfielders, where they need to be. And their scenario with 2 outs and 2 on. And if you're Utah, there's your sister.
There she is.
Was she telling jokes? What is she doing right now? Trying to keep everybody loose? Just keep the bats going?
Well, a fun fact, when the lefties get on base and then we have lefties like up to bat and in the hole, when we all meet up, we call it a lefty party because Coach A was a lefty when she played and so was Coach Chip. So it's a lefty party. So they're probably celebrating the lefty party, I'm going to assume.
They love when that happens, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. I love a fun fact too, Stella. Thank you for bringing the fun facts.
Oh, of course.
Lefty party. I'll write that down. You do have a lot of lefties, which it's not as common as a lot of teams wish. And getting underneath it a bit though. Gasper and making the play. It's Bradley, what a comeback by the Bears. Not easy to do on the road, and all the way into extra innings. The win's going to go to Sona Halajian. Wow. Tough to do. Tough to come back in a game like this.
Yeah.
But little by little, they didn't try to get it all done, although they had a pretty solid inning getting 4 in the 1. But they had the 1 that got them just a little bit closer, and then it was a matter of chipping away.
Yeah. I think they did a really good job, too, of making those adjustments and trusting them. Like, you didn't see any of them have panic, I feel like, during the whole game either.
So the Bears on the road take game 1, and our Rawlings player of the game is Acacia Anders. Talked about her in the open as well. She's the leadoff for this team. 3 for 5, couple of runs, give her an RBI. Doing a little bit of everything, some solid D at third. She's our Rawlings player of the game. So Stella Bennett, I appreciate you being with us. It's been fun having you. I love the little fun facts and the inside information. It's always helpful. It was a blast anytime.
It was so fun.
And that's going to do it for us from Salt Lake City. What a good one we had. It was Utah up big early, and then the Bears chipped away at the deficit. They push it to extra innings. They go up 7-5, and they take game 1 of this 3-game series over the Utah Utes. And our producer has been Zora Ziani, and our director, Maurizio Quijano. I'm Krista Blunt, Stella Bennett. Again, thank you so much. And we want everyone to come back tomorrow, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. We're going to have game